going on? I want to talk to you today and share with you where I am spending my money right now. And this is not every dime of my money, but I'm trying to plow the majority of the money that I'm making into these two things. Okay, and I want to share it. And if you're like, hey, I don't care, cool. This is a video you're not going to want to watch. But if you're like, hey, that guy, he kind of knows some stuff, cool. Then check it out and consider doing the same. Okay, I'm just sharing this is my whole thing is, I wish that there were more people that had done cool things that had shared the whole journey up to the top, right? And I'm not at the top. I'm on my way and I will get there, but I'm not there. And so I think it's fascinating personally to hear about some of these things of people that are doing cool things, that are chasing cool things, and that I know are gonna win, and to just see the step-by-step process. So I'm letting you guys know in my journey right now, where I'm at with what I'm doing, where I'm spending my money. And again, not all of it, but the majority of my money. Here's the two things that I'm trying to plow my money into, okay? And it ain't a savings account. So number one, this is the most important, assets. Assets that are going to pay me passively month over month. So my biggest two, as it probably comes as no surprise, number one is digital real estate. Rank and Rent digital real estate. When I make money from Rank and Rent digital real estate, I plow it back into digital real estate. And for those of you that don't know what Rank and Rent digital real estate, because you've never heard that, it's a very, very simple asset class, which is we build simple websites in local markets for service companies like concrete, like tree service, like spray foam. And we rank those websites and we take the phone calls that come from those websites and we sell them to the local business owners. And the business owners pay us $1,000 plus per month, every single month. We own the asset, we control the asset. And if Joe Blow comes to us and says, hey, bro, I want to cancel, then we say, you know what? No problem. I'm going to Steve and I'm going to Timmy and I'm going to Jack, because we own the asset. We control it. They don't control us. That is Rank and Rent digital real estate. We rank the site, we rent it out, and we make gobs of cash. Okay? If you don't know what that is, you're just discovering this channel, and welcome, because this whole channel is about that. And yes, I got a little sniffle going on, guys. I got some allergies year round. Right now they're flaring up. So if you hear a sniffle, I am not sorry. It's just what happens. That's number one, is how do I do that? So I'm buying Rank and Rent digital assets, Rank and Rent digital real estate. And then the second thing is I'm also buying physical real estate, which costs more money. And in the last couple of years, I've been able to acquire this house. We purchased a couple of office properties where one of them I rent to a salon. One of them I keep my team in. I personally have an office there. My sales guys have an office there. My project manager has an office there. And then we sublease out the other offices to still make a cash flow. And then we have the salon, like I said, okay? And then most recently, about 2.5, 3 weeks ago, I just went in with a couple of buddies and we bought a $1.9 million commercial real estate property in Northwest Arkansas. And I am very, very excited about that one for the cash flow and the depreciation. So guys, the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking my cash and I'm like, where can I take this cash and plow it into assets that are going to pay me every single month passively for the rest of my life, okay? And that is my number one priority right now, is buying and building assets, okay? Rich Dad, Poor Dad 101. Escaping the rat race 101, baby. Okay, second thing. And this is the one I wanted to really share because I'm sure you guys already assumed that. I got on a call with somebody in January, and I'm going to tell it like this. I got on this call with this guy, and immediately this person said to me, he said, hey man, appreciate you getting on. He's like, I don't want to be rude here, but I don't have a lot of time. He's like, what do we got here? How fast can we make money? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, what this guy is kind of pissing me off because he's like, just whatever. And then he says, I have stage 4 colon cancer and I don't have a lot of time. And basically he's like, I'm not here to make some money to go flex. I'm not here to make some money to go travel. I'm here to make some assets, to build some assets so that when I die, my kids, my wife have assets that are going to pay them every single month. It's more than just an insurance payout. And I was like, oh, wow. And it's a very like heavy moment. And it's the first time that I was like, whoa, that is very, very, very real. So we talked, whatever, we get off the phone and he sends me this message and he says, and I'll never forget this because I've been thinking about this all freaking year. He says to me, he says, hey, thanks for your time, whatever. He says, life is short. Go buy time. Life is short. Go buy time. Think about that. And so the second thing I'm putting my money into is I'm buying back my time. I'm looking at all the areas of life, all the areas of business, all the things I want to do, need to do, have to do. And I'm going, can I buy my time? Instead of taking 6 months to figure out how to make my way on TikTok, can I buy someone's time that's already done it and speed it up? Instead of taking 2 years to get the physique that I want, can I buy time and go to somebody who's already done it, already knows what nutrition, already knows what workout plan, already knows everything, and speed it up and buy back time? Are there things I'm doing in my business where instead of doing those, I could be doing things that I enjoy? And if so, how can I buy back time? So the two things I'm doing right now, guys, is I am buying assets that are going to pay me passively forever, which I am not going to have to trade my time for dollars. And the second thing is I am buying back my time. And I would encourage you to consider taking the money that you're making and thinking, how can I buy my time back? Because some of you guys do not value your time. You don't realize, you think it's infinite. And really, it's the one thing that you'll wish you had back. And I know I don't quite fully grasp that yet, but I'm starting to realize. And I am doing everything in my power right now so that I can get to my goals, so I can get to my numbers quicker, so that I can buy back time, because it's the one thing that we can't get back. So those are the two things that I am investing in right now: assets that pay me every month passively, and buying back my time. And I think you should do the same. I'm out.